You're welcome back. Now, the minority in Parliament is criticising management of Ghana Airports Company over its failure to settle arrears owed ECG, leading to a cut of power supplies in parts of the airport. Ranking member on the Roads Committee, Kwame Abuja, accused the management of misplaced priority, arguing that monies used for the purchase of the Christmas could have been channeled into paying the debts owed ECG. He also indicated that the committee will summon the minister to House over the current situation.
My brother, if this information turns out to be true, and I have no reason to believe it's not true, that the airport company owes about 40 million Ghana cedi to electricity company. Electricity company, as we all know, is struggling because it's not government alone that is producing power. Other people borrow money, IPPs produce power. So we need to pay them to be able to continue fueling that is in our interest. Ghana Airport Company has come up in the news recently for various reasons. And I expect that if they consume power, they should be able to pay. If they are not able to pay, and to the extent that power has been taken off from at least the administrative building, I want to just thank Ghana Airport Company for at least the electricity company for not shutting down the whole thing, because that would have been a global problem if the whole airport is yeah, exactly. Right. So at least I commend them for being humane in the way they did it. But I expect Ghana Airport Company to be more diligent in the way they manage things. If you do not have enough money to pay electricity bill, what the hell were we seeing Christmas trees costing about 100,000 cedis at the terminal building? It's completely unnecessary.
It's a misplaced of priorities.
Totally a misplaced priority. It just tells you that both management and board ought to do better in terms of prioritizing their expenditure in these times of hardship. And I'm so appalled and angry about this. You need to pay Ghana Electricity Company, even if you can't pay all of it. Every penny you find that can be disbursed of properly, go into things that we say, even if you can't pay off the 40 million, at least 100,000 can do something. At least go and give that 100,000. What would there have been a slowing of business at the airport if there was no Christmas tree? And then people were justifying that, the board chairman, everybody was justifying that they've only been doing. In fact, if you've been buying Christmas tree every Christmas since independence, this last year's Christmas should have told you that we are in a different Christmas, so you need to prioritize what you pay for. And I'm so appalled, and I think my committee, together with the chairman, we're going to see how we can call the Ghana Airport Company. Maybe we need to just combine all of it to the circumstances surrounding the purchase of the Christmas tree, why they couldn't pay their bill until the power has been cut off, so that perhaps there's a much more endemic miscarriage of management going on there that we don't know, that we can look into it and see.
How soon will this be?
We just came to the house this morning, as you are. I haven't seen my chairman yet. I have to give him the respect and talk to him. Then based on that, we would also go ahead and invite them. You know, there's the same thing that happened with McDan, which is still in abeyance. We went there, we spoke to them. Up to now, government hasn't told us what decisions they are going to make. Is McDan going to be allowed to continue operation? We don't know. If they are being stopped from operating, what are the basis of you stopping them from operating? So we have a number of
demand answers.
Yes, exactly. You remember when we went to the airport, the deputy minister said that they said very soon they will give them. And
I remember he said the Civil Aviation Authority would clear McDan if they have to.
Civil Aviation has since cleared McDan, according to a letter I've seen, to operate the terminal as a VIP terminal. I've seen a letter to that effect. So we need to call them back, because I'm told that the McDan has been given about 6 approvals. The agreement is in 6 different areas.
Okay.
The operation of the VIP terminal is just one of them. Operation of a commercial, hiring of a jet is another one. That is not what he's pursuing now. He's pursuing the operation of a VIP terminal. And since Ghana Civil Aviation have given him the go-ahead for that, what else? We need to know the conditions under which those were approved, and how come Ghana Airport Company is yet to give another the same approval. We need to know, and the committee just can't decide that we've been there. I'm sure the public is waiting to hear from us. Since you've done all these investigations, what have you found out? What are the recommendations you are giving? So I think time is ripe for us to call the Minister of Transport back to deal with many of these issues. Things are just escalating at the airport unnecessarily.